Welcome to episode 2 of the Untitled Podcast, which has since been titled as the Disaster Cast today, about 10 minutes before this. I'm Michael Crocker.
I'm Jesse Godfrey.
And we have our first guest,
Zach Butcher.
Zach Butcher. All right. Zach, we were in intro to film production last semester, all of us.
Yep.
We were the crew. And this semester, you're in advanced film production. And you are working on a horror film?
Yeah, it's more like a horror, kind of psychological thriller kind of thing. But yeah, we just finished our first draft, so we're excited to get that project going. So
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
In the future, when you join the podcast, I want to hear updates.
Oof.
I want to hear stuff. I want to hear stuff about it. You know.
I know you'll be the first to hear.
All right, yeah. So what's the story like? What's the script like? Without giving away too much, but also without saying
Too little.
too little. Yeah.
It's a horror film.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
that's
a horror
That's
film.
what you need to know.
Scary things happen.
Ooh, that's the theme of this
People
podcast.
get killed.
People get killed?
Yeah. People don't make it.
Is this the college?
Murder.
Murder.
Yeah.
Today's theme is horror and the Oscars, because the Oscars just happened the day before. So
Yes.
that is what
So
we're going
we
to talk
actually
about.
have this up here,
Yes.
which goes over all the Oscar winners, which we have a lot to go through, and then we can also talk about we have The Shining,
The Shining. That is true. The Shining sequel.
and yes, Dr. Sleep, which I have the trailer up for also.
And what was the other thing we were going to talk about? Something else. You texted me it.
Yeah, wait.
All right, we'll figure it
Well, can't look at my phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll look at my phone then. So, what do, as our guest, what do you want to talk about first?
Yeah.
We can tell about scary stuff, I guess.
The scary stuff.
Scary
Okay.
stuff.
All right. Politics. All right. No.
Global warming.
Global
That's the real
That's
scary.
the real.
It
Yeah.
exists.
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
That was the other thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week.
we talked a little about
We
it.
tried.
Yeah, we did.
They're making a
So
sequel to that.
they are.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
Quiet
I
Place
think-
too.
Not
Because you
gonna-
spoiled
I
it
think
for me.
I think that part
Oh,
got
yeah, that
cut
part
out.
might have been cut out. Yeah, last episode we had a lot of problems. Hopefully this episode,
not as many.
not as many. I mean, it is called the Disaster Cast for a reason. We're currently in a box that is everlastingly heating up. I'm sweating. I'm almost out of water. So yeah, so let's talk about horror. Zach, why did you decide to do the horror film with your partner,
Laura McKay.
Laura McKay? Yeah,
I'm
No,
I
my
forgot her
God.
name. I forgot her name.
Like, but I don't know. I never done like that kind of stuff before.
Mhm.
Like when we all took intro to film, that's the first kind of film stuff I actually did,
Mhm.
like in like a serious kind of like matter. I mean, I always end up doing like funny like comedy stuff, which was fine. It was great. I had a good time doing that, but I wanted something like different. And I always kind of like scary horror movies, so I thought it'd be kind of interesting to kind of go down that route. And yeah, but we got a good thing going, so I'm excited.
No, I'm excited to see it.
You guys want to be in it?
Yes,
Let me know.
absolutely. I do.
I'll die.
I'll die. Yeah,
We'll,
we'll die.
yeah, we'll die.
We'll die.
We'll die for you, Zach.
I'm glad to be here.
I listen. Well, I was like, "Do you want to be on the podcast?"
Yeah.
And you said yes. I was so happy.
Oh, boy.
Because if
Really?
we weren't getting you, we weren't getting anyone.
Yeah,
I will
no.
tell you that. Like, oh my gosh. But I'm excited.
Awesome.
You are the first. It's you and Lauren, and you guys are the only people who have made a script. Right?
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Yeah, we
don't
don't
know.
even have a script.
No, we don't have a script. Yeah,
I'm so
no.
out of touch with what everyone else is doing. I
Well-
gotta go on Blackboard and like look at.
Yeah, the
Everyone's
studio.
doing
Well, the
like-
studio class, they're working on everything, but you guys are like almost finalized with what
Well,
you have.
the thing is, when we started throwing ideas over like winter break.
Okay, yeah.
Because I remember we met up over winter break. And I'm like, oh yeah, we can start writing the first couple pages over break. And she's like, are you kidding me? We're not gonna have time to do that. we have an idea yet. I'm like, yeah. So it took a while to get an actual like idea. We both found something that we both like and excited about, and now we started writing because we wanted to start writing like right when class started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we get the ball rolling, get that done. So
Well, you guys did that because like you guys are like set. So
We're getting there.
I mean that's congratulations,
thank you.
and I hope that works out. But enough of your shenanigans. Let's
Enough
talk
of
about
your
horror.
shit.
Horror movies in 2019. This is perfect.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Midsummer. Has anyone seen Midsummer?
I'm gonna be honest. I hate horror movies.
So here's my thing about horror movies.
You're having a great time.
I don't do horror movies.
I don't
I'm
do
not
horror
gonna
that
lie.
much. The reason I hate horror movies is because I think they're too cheesy. I don't think they're that scary.
I don't think they
No,
have
yeah.
story.
If done correctly, horror is beautiful. If done incorrectly, I
Yeah.
laugh. I laugh so much.
Like
I just hate when they like go over the top with gore, and
Oh.
it's like you just make nonsense.
and you're
Yeah.
like,
let's think about those slasher films. I can't
Yeah.
take those seriously. I think those are like comedy films.
yeah,
Honestly.
no, that's exactly how I
Like the
think.
Halloween,
It's
Friday, like Nightmare, like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I can't take seriously. He always makes a pun.
like, yeah,
before he kills
yeah, it's a
someone.
lot of it's
I
for
was like, okay.
yeah for me. If it's like horror, it's like kind of like jump scary horror. I'll always be sitting there and I'll be like, here it comes, and then it happens. I'm like, I
Yeah.
called it. Like it's so predictable.
Yeah.
2019, a year for horror. Midsummer. My friend saw Midsummer, and he wanted me to see it with him. And it's like it's not like horror. It's like psych horror. It's like
I heard like people didn't even really see it as a horror movie. Like I know my girlfriend went and saw it, and she said it was more of like
I just heard it was messed up.
it was just like
Like-
a story about two people like breaking up or something.
Yeah, and joining a cult. I think that's what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They go on vacation to
Fun
like
times.
Midsummer. They like join a cult. And
I
like,
heard it like it was really good, but like
Yeah, no.
I don't think it's that scary.
my friend was like, okay, I'm gonna see the new Spider-Man, and I was like, okay, would you be okay with seeing Midsummer after? I'm like, I watched the trailer. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I'm sorry.
I'm good.
Let's.
I've seen it.
I have not seen it.
You've not seen it?
I haven't seen. You've not seen it.
I've seen the first one. But
You've
not-
seen the
I've-
first one.
Yeah, like the
Of the new ones?
The new ones.
Okay.
But not this part 2 of like the new one.
Okay,
So
I've
I
seen
have-
both.
you've seen
Okay.
both. How are those?
I will say I like the It movies. Like, I like the older ones better because
Yeah.
they're just the classics.
Yeah, yeah.
But
You
I
think they
l-
do a faithful job?
yeah, there are a lot of like recreations of scenes they did really well, but
Mhm.
then there were a few that were like not so good.
Yeah.
I just like how creepy he looks.
Yeah.
Especially like with the special effects you can do nowadays.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they can go over the top now.
because the guy who played him, I forget his name. But
Yeah.
I think he did a really good
He was
job.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in full, but I've seen a lot of it, and he does a fantastic
But
job.
like the intro to like the first one, I remember like when Georgie like gets
yeah, yeah.
he gets
Gets taken.
gets got
Yeah,
Like,
he gets
got.
got.
like when he takes like his arm off, I was surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
yeah, they show it.
Like they show that.
Yeah, no, it's
Like I'm like it was like right at the beginning. I'm like, oh, wow, is this gonna be that kind of movie? So all right. So, but
how and chapter 2?
Chapter 2, not as good. I like the first one better.
Okay.
Now I never saw Pet Cemetery. This is actually one I wanted to see, but I've been told has like really good reviews about it.
Really? Isn't that a remake or
Yeah,
whatever?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it is a
it's a
remake.
remake.
Yeah, yeah.
But I heard like that is definitely a good movie to see. I don't think it's like super horror-ish. But,
yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
that's a Stephen King one too, right? Pet
Uh,
Sematary.
I have a feeling it is. It sounds Stephen King.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, based on his book.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah, so,
okay, yeah.
alright.
So that makes sense.
There was also The Lighthouse, which
Yes,
I
which-
want to see that.
I have not seen it. You said
Yeah.
it was in the Oscars, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
so
for stuff.
it got nominated for best cinematography. I
Is
know
that Joaquin?
I don't think
Is
so.
it that?
No, so the actors are
Willem
it's the
Dafoe's in
dude
it.
who I can't remember his name.
Wait, scroll down a bit.
I think William Defoe is yeah.
Robert Pattinson.
Oh, Willem
Oh, yeah.
Dafoe. I have to see this film now.
He's
yeah,
playing
no.
Batman too, Robert.
Literally, it's just you follow them and there's nobody else.
Really?
Oh, really?
Well, there's I don't want to spoil anything.
Don't spoil anything.
But literally the whole film is just them two in a lighthouse together. They are pretty much watching over the lighthouse, taking care of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Some creepy stuff happens.
yeah, goes down. You learn backstory of the characters, and you kind of can't tell. There are parts where you're like, "What the is going on?" And until the end, you're like, "Okay." Like, no, it's like it's not like horror, like any of like the movies like It or anything.
Right.
It's much more of the psychological kind of thing.
Yeah.
I will say there was probably like a few jump-ish scares.
Yeah. Well, those are bound to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
But it more makes you like, it like messes with your mind when you're watching it.
Yeah. That's the kind of horror that I like. I like horror that like I come out of the theater, I'm like, ooh, like I want to be taken back.
Yeah.
That's the kind of approach we wanted to take for like our thing, because we want to do something like actually scares you.
Yeah.
And we thought like stuff that messes with like your mind or like psychological, like something real.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Well, because that has like a lasting effect,
Yeah.
rather than a jump scare that like 2
Yeah.
minutes after you're like, oh.
I think we'll have like a jump scare here and there, because every horror movie
Yeah,
has that.
yeah.
But, like, we don't want to like abuse that. So like anytime you get scared, it's because of a jump scare.
Right.
We want to use that as like a crutch or something like that.
Yeah.
But
No, I think that's the way to do it. That's the way to do horror.
I don't want to like ruin anything of the movie. Like I don't want to spoil things.
Mhm.
But there's just this one part that like they stop drinking alcohol.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna get into it way too much, but they start drinking like oil,
Oh.
and it's like it gets them like up,
Yeah.
and it that's sort of where things ensue, and it gets really weird.
It sounds like a good film.
I will
and a
also
half.
say you watch somebody masturbate, which was really weird.
That sounds like an interesting film.
You watch Robert Pattinson masturbate for a good like 10
Why was
seconds.
it Willem Dafoe?
this man is playing Batman too.
Oh boy.
Or was it Willem Dafoe? It was one of the two. I kind of blocked that part out of my memory.
But you thought it was good.
It was a really good film,
Yeah.
even with that.
Yeah, I have a feeling that would have been an interesting film to see in theaters, but like, I probably wouldn't want to, because it seems like I haven't seen Get Out. We're gonna talk about Get Out, but I haven't seen not Get Out. I haven't seen A Quiet Place.
Quiet
A Quiet Place. I haven't seen it in full. I've seen a lot of clips of it, but my friend Matt, he saw it in theaters, and he was like, that was the most awkward experience I've had in my life, because it's like a dead silent movie.
What's the thing?
Yeah.
Because that's the point.
I saw it in theaters too, and yeah, I kind of had that same kind of like experience too.
Yeah.
It's the main concept is like, not talking or
Yeah,
making
not
loud
making
noises,
any sound. Yeah,
as these creatures are like
sound based.
very sensitive. Yes, sound-based, sensitive hearing. That's how they,
Yeah, because they can't see, but they can hear.
Yeah.
So like,
So some good parts of the film are like mostly like quiet.
yeah.
And like mostly action. So it's kind of it's.
So like, yeah, like Matt said, like he was in the theater and like he had popcorn, he had soda, all that stuff, and like it's dead silent.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking in the film. Nobody's doing anything in the film. Nobody's doing anything in the theater. So
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
and it's just so awkward. He's like, I had to like sit completely still, and it's like
Yeah.
that just seems like a completely awkward experience.
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool in a way, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah. What other movies do we have?
Oh, Chalice, wait a minute, remake of that.
All right,
Zombieland?
have you seen the first Zombie?
I've seen the first
Yeah,
one. I haven't seen the
I
second
haven't
one.
seen the second one either.
I want to see the second one,
Yeah.
but
I've heard it's bad.
really.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Well,
I've heard
it's to like admit though, it's supposed to be bad.
I suppose
like
that's-
it's not
yeah.
supposed to be like a good movie. Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to like make fun of things.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Like they weren't like, let's be serious. They weren't trying to make like a super serious movie
Yeah.
when making these
yeah,
things.
No.
Rule what, like 39, limber up.
Yeah. So Yeah, no, the first film was great, and I went back and watched it like I think this year. Or
Yeah, I
within
saw
a year.
it again this
Yeah.
year.
And I was like, that's a funny movie.
I saw it on Netflix, but I've seen it so long.
It's on
I lost-
Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I think I might go back and watch it tonight.
I want
Yeah.
to. Yeah, no, it's a good film. It's
Yeah.
just a nice laugh, you know.
Yeah.
This is unrelated to horror, but if you ever want to just go back and watch something, watch the Pirates of the Caribbean.
The first one.
The
first
first
one?
one.
I-
Great movie.
Yeah, no, Pirates of the Caribbean. We'll
They
talk
also
about that.
did that in like 2003, which amazing
That's
for that
fair.
time.
Completely off topic
Yeah,
again.
that was off topic.
No,
Well,
no. I'll say something off topic.
Okay.
Blade Runner
Blade Runner. That
came
also
out
looks.
in '82 or '7. I can't remember, and looks better than most films today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw that out. That's a hot take. I'm just gonna say it. That's a hot take. We're
That
not
was
supposed
a
to be
good
talking
movie.
about it, but you know, I'm just saying. I
Maybe a later topic.
Maybe a later topic.
We
May-
should talk about.
we'll talk
those.
about Pirates. We'll talk about Blade Runner.
Yeah,
Sure,
you know what? Next week.
but next week.
Pi-
Next
Pirates
week.
and Blade Runner.
We'll get Chris in here. Chris, we're talking about Pirates. We're talking about Blade Runner.
We're talking about Pirates and Blades.
yeah. Go.
How about Chucky? Did you guys see Chucky?
I have not.
I have not.
I've
I heard-
not seen the original.
I know-
either.
It has Mark
Uh,
Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill's voice.
Mark
is
Hamill?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
Chucky.
he's Chucky.
He's
Oh my
Chucky.
God! All right.
You've never.
That's
like,
why I wanted to see it.
Yeah, no, that's I was like I don't want to watch it, but now I
Yeah.
kind of do.
It's not great.
No,
I heard that too, but I still want to see it though.
yeah, no,
not
it's-
great.
Yeah, no, it's a movie.
It's
like-
just really weird.
Really?
I mean, I believe other like the original
Well, a
Child's
movie
Plays.
like that franchise is like, why?
Like, well, here's the
Yeah.
thing. Just look at the.
yeah, they
look at
redid it the whole. Yeah, it's just haunting.
He looks like.
No.
Is it? Is it
like that.
CG?
I think so.
It's gotta
It's-
be.
I
Look
think
at
it's a
that.
bit of
That's
both.
gross.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Where did it get on Rotten Tomatoes?
I don't think we
'Cause
need
that-
to ask. 63?
Wow.
That's not bad.
That's not bad,
What the-
wow.
What the hell? All right.
I didn't really like it, to be honest.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wait. Can we just? I know we are kind of done with Zombieland, but I just want to see what it was rated.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the second one.
67.
That's not
That's
bad.
better
What's
than.
What's Rotten Tomato? What are they
Yeah.
doing? All right.
I'd be
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
a 4 out of 5.
Oh.
Damn, now I want to see
maybe
it.
it
Yeah,
wasn't that
maybe
bad.
it wasn't that bad. I don't know who I heard it from, but
Yeah.
I
I guess
honestly haven't
maybe,
really
maybe they're wrong.
and really follow it. Like I remember seeing a trailer. I'm like, oh, they're making another one.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, no, that's
Okay,
was-
this god awful.
Happy
Oh,
Death
really?
Day
Awful.
I saw the first one.
70. Oh man. I saw it's another film where I was like, I'm not gonna watch this, but I'll watch clips of it. I saw the first one.
Oh, but
clips of the first one.
audience score 58.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But like, yeah, I saw the first one and like I was kind of like, yeah, it's an interesting concept, but at the same time I was like, meh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I didn't.
It's
I never.
it's sort of the idea of like, let's take a concept that has been done
Millions of times.
a ton of times,
Yeah.
and let's put it into a horror setting.
They did it perfect with Groundhog Day. Don't need to go back.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's comedy. They did
Yeah.
it pretty well with Live Die Repeat. What was that one? Tom Cruise.
Oh, I think.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, that film. Like that was like the action, and then like
Yeah.
they were like, oh, let's do it horror, and it's like, you know,
Well, some of these concepts, like it's like, how can you make a sequel out of it? Like you know, like
yeah,
Well,
that is a
like-
good point. How does the sequel
like
come up?
Jaws? It's about a killer shark,
Yeah,
and like you know, and like
Jaws dies, and then it's like,
you kill the shark.
yeah, and then Jaws 2.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's
You're
it
running
is
from
the
a
same thing.
killer shark. It's like
Let's be honest. This movie,
Critters Attack.
100% the best.
Go to Tomato Score. Nice.
Nice.
like
44.
nice.
wait. Can we see audience score?
22. Ooh, half. I have not heard of this film.
I
We're,
have
we're
not-
going down like the bottom
Critters
end here.
Attack.
I'm gonna go back to the top of the list where I recognize
Wait,
things.
somebody rated it.
Honey Boy.
Oh,
Hi, or
damn.
Honey Boy's doing pretty good. I don't know what it is,
Me
but
neither.
it's doing good.
Shia LaBeouf.
Wow, this is rated 100%.
After Midnight. Something else.
I never heard.
I
of
mean,
an
it's a horror thing.
odd film. Man with Axe.
Man with that.
Wait, is that? No,
No, that's not.
I thought it was Seth Rogen. I
it.
was like, this what?
It's more dramatic.
February 14th. It's coming out this Valentine's Day. Let's go see it together.
Oh.
And they rated it 100.
I guess it's good.
Wow.
Whatever it is. Ticket showtime. Let's get tickets right now on air. I mean, on recording. Let's go back to the list.
Yeah.
Let's go to the top of the list.
Yeah.
All right, so do we want to go back to the Oscars then?
No, let's go back to the top of the list
Oh, okay.
because we missed some films.
There was one I saw.
There's one. Us. Us.
Oh, I haven't
Us?
seen that.
No.
Also, we'd never talked about The Shining and Doctor Sleep because I see Doctor Sleep. Right
Oh yeah.
here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't.
Have you seen The Shining, right?
I've seen The Shining.
I seen. Yeah.
Okay, so we can talk about that.
We can talk
Yeah.
about The Shining.
So I will say, let's talk about The Shining first. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. None of us have seen Us, so let's forget about Us. Let's talk about The Shining.
I think The Shining was like one of the best like original like
Yeah.
horror films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's pretty well.
And it was more like the psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are like, this is perfect, and I've actually heard a lot of people be like, I don't like it because it's so boring, and I'm like,
Well, it is like a long.
it's long.
It is
a long
It's a
movie.
slog.
But,
you
yeah.
know, I won't deny that.
I mean, Doctor Sleep's another 2 hours and 32
It's a
minutes.
slog, you
It's
know?
a- well, actually, I'm gonna be watching the director's cut, which has an
Oh.
extra
Ooh.
30 minutes of
Ooh.
Oh
film.
wow! All right, you're going Endgame levels. Here.
Yeah,
But
it's 3 hours.
So in Doctor Sleep, what Ewan McGregor's playing is like the son.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you
Okay.
follow the son now, like I
Okay.
think it's like 20 years later or something,
Yeah.
and sort of I don't want to like ruin anything,
Yeah.
but
Can I just say one of my favorite actors?
Ewan
Also,
McGregor.
yes,
Dude.
one of my favorite.
Obi-Wan.
actors.
I can't wait for that.
He's coming. Yeah,
I
he's
can't
coming
wait
back.
for
He's
that.
coming back to be Obi-Wan. Sorry.
no, it's totally fine.
Continue.
Yeah.
There's just a really good scene where, and I'm pretty sure it's only in the director's cut,
Mhm.
because they don't, unless you're watching the director's cut, they don't mention the whole like like they hint at the past stuff, but
Mhm.
in the director's cut they'll like there's a scene where he goes back to the house
Mhm.
and pretty much like goes to the bar area like where his dad used
Oh
to
yeah.
drink,
Really?
and like
Yeah, I think I saw like a clip of like him in like that like bar scene.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're doing that again.
I have to
So-
watch this.
Yeah, no.
This
The-
sounds good.
Yeah.
no, there's like the whole scene is like literally like, you know, the line where it's like you take your medicine.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So like it's the bartender and he like pours him a drink and he's like, here, and he's like, no, and he's like, take your medicine,
Mhm.
and he goes, no, and he goes, take your medicine, bub, because I think that was like in the original film.
Yeah.
Right.
And he just goes no, and so he's like fighting with or not fighting, but like he's having this argument
Mhm.
with the
The bartender.
demon sort of
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
took over his father.
Mhm.
And you just see the bartender grab the glass and just smash it,
Oof.
and it gets like a really intense scene.
Yeah.
No, it definitely seems interesting, and I do want to watch it. I'll have to watch The Shining again, I think, before I watch
I
it.
haven't seen The Shining like a long time, but like, so does this take place in the same like hotel that they were watching, or is it somewhere?
No,
different?
I'm pretty sure it's somewhere different.
Okay.
And the only time they go back to it, I'm pretty sure, is during that like scene in the director's cut.
Mm.
Okay.
This is supposed to be like the events afterwards. It's like, so, and if you look at here, he's like traumatized from like the whole thing, and this is like him like trying to deal with all of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so. Oh yeah, there's this girl named Abra. This chick, I'm pretty sure.
Just throw that back there. We'll pick it up later. Whoa,
Oof.
that
Yeah.
looks very Shining.
Just having a good time.
Just having a good time.
We got one with the red rum right here.
Oh, that's classic. I mean, how can they not?
But yeah, so it seems like this is gonna be a really good film to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want to see it.
It's on the list.
Yeah, no, it's definitely on the list.
How much? How's that?
30 minutes.
Okay.
Or 34 minutes. That's
Should
what
I
we have
check the
remaining.
phone?
Check the phone. All right, we're gonna take a quick interlude here.
break.
Yeah, talk about our sponsor, Squarespace. Zach, did you know with Squarespace we can check on, we can make our own websites? How's it looking?
Yeah.
No, I did
It's
not
good?
know about that.
Yeah.
Oh baby! All right, we're in
not
there.
actually sponsored by Squarespace.
No, we'll cut that. We'll cut that.
But Squarespace, please sponsor.
Yeah,
us.
Squarespace. You want to sponsor the Disaster podcast?
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Oscars now?
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna lose my
Oscars.
voice. I'm gonna lose my voice. All right.
I had the list up and I think I accidentally X'd out of it.
Go to. I found a good list. Just do. Yeah, Oscar winners. Do the. Here, scroll down.
Here, wait. I just want to see if this will.
Oh, that's yeah. This is the site I said. Just so you know, the scrolling is getting picked up, so just watch that. Okay. No,
Wait,
I'm
no,
just,
I think there's. Give me a second. I actually think there's a way I can.
there's a silent scroll.
Whoa. High tech.
I'm. Wait. No.
You can just like put it on your lap. Does that work?
Yeah.
Does that work? Okay. So let's talk about the Oscars.
I literally silenced it.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's talk about. Did you watch the Oscars?
I did
You
not.
watched the Oscars?
I watched part of it.
Okay, I watched none of it.
I've only seen like a couple of clips of like Joaquin Phoenix. I think I saw him.
yeah.
His
I was
acceptance thing,
I was
whatever.
watching Netflix.
All right. You know what? How about this? How about I take this off, and I'll read you guys the movies, and you guess which one won.
I already saw a lot of the winners,
well-
but I can the only winner I really remember is Oscars and Best Actor.
Okay, so let's.
If you wanna
play
try
a little
that.
game quickly.
Let's play a game.
Oh boy.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game. All right.
I'm gonna have to do some rearranging quickly. It's not gonna take way too long.
This is one of our podcast games that we
Oh,
have on here.
Yeah,
in case you
this
didn't
is
know.
this has been a regular thing. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
As far as you
Yeah.
know.
It's 2 episodes.
In these 2 episodes, we've done this one time.
Listen, this is the first time.
This is the first time. It's a regular thing. Though.
The last
Don't worry about
time
it.
the last time we did this, the fire alarm went off, and
I know.
Jesse, yeah, I saw.
Oh,
I showed you.
I
Yeah,
seen
you
that.
saw it. Jesse dropped his laptop.
I saw that too.
And like everything was going wrong.
Right.
This is so much better. This is
Really?
going
Yeah.
so well. You would not believe. I'm so happy. And it only took an hour of setup. I'm sweating. My back is soaked.
All right.
All right, let's go.
So you already know this. So
Yeah.
I'll ask Zach. For Best Picture, there was 1917, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Woman, Marriage Story, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Parasite, and Ford v Ferrari.
I heard Parasite was good, but I only seen a couple of those, but I want to say 1917.
1917. You were actually, if you went with Parasite, your first one.
Oh, really?
It was
Yeah,
Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite.
Okay.
So I want to stop for a second and talk about Parasite.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I haven't seen it.
I'm hearing a lot about
I
it.
have heard it's amazing.
Really?
I've heard it's one of the best movies like ever, and I'm like, that's awesome. I haven't seen. I want to see it.
Yeah.
It's also the first foreign film to win Best Picture,
Really?
which is awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's literally making history.
Because like, I've been hearing a lot about like 1917, how like that's a good like World War One
Mhm.
film. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I want to check that out. But like now I'm hearing about like Parasite,
Mhm.
but like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, but
All right, how about this? Best Actor. Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time, Antonio Banderas in Pain and Glory, Adam Driver in Marriage Story, or Jonathan Pryce in The Two Popes.
was it Joaquin Phoenix?
It is Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
which I think he definitely
I
deserves
think,
that.
yeah. I'm like he definitely deserved that for the Joker.
I still haven't seen Joker.
Oh, you guys. See that.
However,
It was
I
good.
know
It was-
that
it's-
he's
it-
like nuts in it.
it is a time.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard
Well,
it's like you're gonna go into it and you're gonna be like, what?
Well, the thing is about that movie was like, and when I saw it in the theater, it was like, there were certain parts where like half the theater would like laugh,
Yeah,
and the half like wouldn't. I thought like
that's interesting.
it's kind of interesting to see it's people's kind of perspective on
Yeah.
like, 'cause it's about like him dealing with like mental illness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But there's some parts you don't know if it's supposed to be like
funny
or like actually like serious.
Yeah,
and,
or
like,
serious.
sad.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like mixed. It's kind of interesting to kind of see that. But yeah, it's definitely well deserved.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
All right, for visual effects, we have Avengers Endgame, The Irishman, The Lion King, 1917, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
It's Star Wars.
I think it's 1917.
It's actually 1917.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's the other one I
I
remember.
thought Star Wars always won.
Oh,
that
really?
stuff.
I think so. Yeah, I was. Well, I said it in class. I was like, I think that won best effects because all of the effects were practical.
Oh really?
There was no special effects, or
Oh,
I think
really?
very
Sick.
little.
Oh.
So a lot of it was just like
Oh
Wow.
wow.
right there. So
That's
I
sick.
think that's why it won.
Nice.
At least that's what I heard. I,
Okay.
I've read them, but
All right, so how about this? Best film editing: The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Ford v Ferrari, or Parasite.
Oh, I don't know.
I want to say Parasite
Yeah, me too.
because Parasite, like, it's just a safe bet.
Yeah.
It was actually Ford v Ferrari.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's with Christian Bale and what's his face? Matt Damon. Is he in that?
No, Brad Pitt.
Here, wait. We can look it up.
Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt?
Might be Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt?
Yeah, no, I think those are the two.
Okay.
It is. Drumroll, please. Christian Bale and Matt Damon.
Oh,
Okay.
you got it.
Zach's right. Oh.
Okay, yeah, no, I've like when that film first like came to light, there's like a lot of trailers, and I was like watching the
Yeah.
trailers. I'm like, this
Yeah.
seems interesting.
Yeah, it was
it
like,
just kind of
alright.
seems like a
To
story.
be
I
honest,
was like,
yeah, I saw the trailer stuff, but honestly, I like totally forgot about it.
yeah, no, I forgot about it too.
Like-
It looked like a film that was like. It looked like a sorry, her chair. It looked like a film that like was telling a story, like a real life story, and it wasn't gonna be that interesting, but I guess it was.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, good for them, I guess.
All right. Yeah, I want to give you one you guys would probably never know. Documentary short
Oh,
feature.
yeah, no, we're not knowing this.
In the absence, learning to skateboard in a war zone if you're a girl.
Wait, is that all one?
Yeah, that's all. So there's
I
in the
wanna see that.
absence
I
is
don't-
one. Learning to skateboard in a war zone, in quotation marks now, if you're a girl.
That title won me
I
alone.
hope it's that one. Yeah, I hope it's that one.
Life overtakes me. St. Louis Superman, and Walk, Run, Cha Cha.
The skateboard one. I don't.
I think
care.
the skateboard one wins mine. That's I have
It
to
wins
say
in
that.
my mind.
Yeah.
It did win.
It
It
did
did win.
That's-
Dude, we have
that's
to
correct.
watch this now.
Yeah.
Like, I
We're
That's the
reviewing
correct
it.
outcome.
Learning
Yeah,
to skateboard in a war zone
I
if
will-
you're a girl.
I have.
That's a very long title.
That sounds like a time.
That sounds awesome. I don't
Yeah.
know what it's. I mean, I can assume I know what it's about.
Learning how to skateboard in a war zone
Yeah,
if you're a girl.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy.
I mean, I want to watch it.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it did its job. I'm sure everyone like after the Oscars was like, what?
What
What
is
is
this?
I need
that?
to watch this.
Yeah.
now.
Okay. All right. Best costume design. The Irish. I'm gonna just say. Yeah, I'll just say the movie name: The Irishman, Joker, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Little Woman, or Jojo Rabbit.
So here's the thing.
I want to say
Joker
Once
didn't.
Upon a Time, but
Joker didn't have that. I know for a fact Jojo Rabbit had a lot of costumes because that was like Nazi stuff.
yeah,
So like or like World War II era stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with that.
I'm a Tarantino fan, but I'm gonna go with Once Upon a Time.
So it's actually Little Woman.
Oh, it's-
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't think it was gonna be that. I thought it would have been Jojo Rabbit, but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
or
too.
the Irishman too,
Really?
maybe.
That's all suits.
Yeah,
It's-
but that,
just all
I thought it
suits.
looked nice.
I will say I haven't seen it. I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, me too.
I've heard it's like the best film that De Niro has done.
Really?
Robert De Niro. Yeah, or one of the best. I've heard it's really good.
Yeah.
All right, how about
24 minutes. Just keep that up there.
best animated feature film?
Okay. I
How
know this
did-
one. but
Oh, you do?
he can
Oh.
guess. He can guess. He can guess.
How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, I Lost My Body, Claws, Missing Link, or Toy Story 4.
How many of those dragon films did they make?
It's like
Three, or is it the fourth?
it might be the
Wait, is that
no.
Hidden World?
I think 4 is coming out. There's making a 4.
It's 4.
Dude, I love
We're going to be
How to
4.
Train Your Dragon as much as the next guy, but they're milking it.
Like,
let's
you
be
know,
real.
they also have a TV show.
I know.
based off that.
Yeah, no,
and it's gone for I think like 3 or 4
like,
seasons.
I have a little pop.
Yeah.
Like me and my ex-girlfriend really liked it, but like that's too much How to Train Your Dragon.
like
that's
the
a bit
first
much.
movie was great.
Yeah.
Second movie, like
It was
that
still
it was
still
good.
pretty good. Yeah.
And then you got to the third movie, and then you're like, wow, this is a lot.
This is a lot. There's a lot to unpack. Here.
Like his mom's coming back now.
Oh.
It gets really complicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the fourth one, I heard he's gonna have children with Astrid. Yeah.
What?
Man.
But they need to keep the story
I
going.
guess
Yeah.
so. Then the kids are gonna take over. It's gonna
Oh,
keep going.
no.
It's gonna be Jaws, just like what we talked about.
Generations of dragons.
Just
Oh.
What did they do after though? Like,
they will find something.
Yeah, they'll do something. They'll do a spin-off.
Someone will
of-
pitch something, and
Gotta
someone else will say
there are new
yes.
dragons to train.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. What's your guess?
Okay, back to I like Toy Story on this. So I'm gonna say Toy Story.
Toy Story is correct.
Is it?
Yeah.
Toy Story is
Story
correct.
So I still haven't seen Toy Story 4. What? I don't know why I'm
I haven't
here.
either.
I haven't watched anything. I don't know why I'm
I
here.
know, but why'd you ask me? I haven't seen none of these.
No,
films.
I'm hosting, and I don't know. I don't know any of this. But I've heard Toy Story 4 is fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
I've heard a lot of people are like, it's amazing. A lot of people are like, it's not the best one, but it's still good.
Yeah.
It's still really good.
I remember watching like the first couple when I was like younger, and I got the Disney Plus thing, so
yeah.
I started watching those again.
Yeah. No.
All those Pixar films, and all
Yeah.
that stuff. But yeah, that's good.
I will say, I want to say this. So Toy Story 4 is really good. It probably deserved to win. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it. It probably did. Klaus, which is on Netflix. I wish that Toy Story 4 came out like another year because I wanted Klaus to win. If you haven't seen Klaus, go watch Klaus.
Okay.
It's so good. Everyone there, go watch Klaus. It's a Christmas film. It's so good. Just watch it. It's so feel good. It's so nice. The animation is fantastic. I love it. All right, sorry. That's just my
My rant.
Yeah, my rant. I love Klaus.
All right, I'll do one last one.
All right.
Best production design: Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, The Irishman, 1917, Jojo Rabbit, or Parasite. This is best production design.
Production. I don't know. I feel like Parasite's probably just a safe bet.
Yeah.
So
So,
I'm-
it was that Parasite, Once Upon a Time,
Once Upon a Time in
Jojo
Hollywood,
Rabbit.
The Irishman, 1917, Jojo Rabbit, Parasite.
It might be Tarantino, because he's nuts.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say that again. Once Upon a Time.
What are you saying?
I'll say Parasite.
It is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. Okay. I gave him the correct
Let's-
answer.
I
Well,
gave-
with this film, he's really like time accurate.
Yeah.
you
No.
know,
He's
it's like
he's crazy with
Yeah.
production.
so who's the winner?
me.
okay.
We're all
Yeah.
we're all winners.
We're all
If
winners.
you
winners.
had fun, you won.
Yeah. No. What's the prize? Like
I'm gonna put it in editing on who
I want
won.
the Kylo
Zach,
Ren
your
one.
prize is this dragon.
Can I have the Kylo Ren one?
The Kylo Ren one?
Yeah, grab
you
it.
want that? Just take it.
Just,
there you
just next time you're a guest, bring it back.
go. Yeah. He's not coming back. I don't know what you're thinking. All right, we'll put this back up there. Where the cameras can't see.
Where the
We'll find a better spot.
Guys, we actually have like a nice little setup up there, but you can't see
We got
it.
some cool stuff here. Look
Yeah,
at
we
the
got-
Nightwing thing.
yeah, we
like-
got some stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
we got some grab the actual
We
statue.
got the clapper.
No, the actual Aquaman statue. Like that's like an actual statue.
Yeah.
Like look at that thing.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. The trident. I love how it floppies.
It's floppy. I think you ready.
I thought you were gonna break it.
Now he's powerless.
Nah,
Now he's just some dude swimming.
he's just some dude swimming.
He's awkward, dude.
Awkward dude. Here, I'll put it back for you if you want. Oh, you got it? Welcome to the arts and crafts section of this podcast.
This is where we learn how to. I don't want to break it. You wanna
Yeah,
do it?
I'll do it. This is where we learn how to fix things that we.
Oh, I mean, you can put it
Nailed it.
further.
Yeah, I'll put
Yeah.
it. There we go. All right, we'll put him back up there where he belongs.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
They
fine.
can't see it.
Well,
yet.
yeah, we'll figure that out. So we have about 20 minutes left. So far, things are going pretty well. No fire alarm yet.
Yeah.
Can we do this in one shot?
What?
This?
This?
I don't know.
Yeah, this?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Well, that's going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it still going? You want to check?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna check. So the sponsors this week are Dollar Shave Club. Dollar Shave Club. We should get them.
Anybody who wants to sponsor us. Also, it's still going.
It's still going? Okay. I hate facial hair on myself. So I
can't
shave
grow
every
facial
day.
Hair. Like,
You have facial hair right now.
no, not like a full.
Not like a full beardy
like-
beard, but
like scrubble kind of thing.
yeah, no, you look good with scruff. I hate myself like with facial hair. Like I hate how I look with facial hair. So like I
I want
shave
with
all
like
the time.
a beard.
I don't.
'Cause
Wait,
I've
can
never
we,
seen-
can we actually pause for a few minutes so I can use the bathroom?
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Sure.
I've
We
had-
can
We'll
do
be right
that.
back.
All right, you want to pause that? Here we go. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to clap your ear off.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I hope you know you did that directly into the microphone. And we're back. We're
right
back.
after the clacker. It's like,
We're back.
It's okay. We can start it here.
No, we're starting it there. That's where we're starting. That's going in the highlights.
God damn it. Can't swear.
All right, should we you said
You
you
said
said you
the
swore
F-bomb,
so
like, so
much.
many times.
You swore
I
so
can't
much.
control it.
if I can do a little bleep.
We'll bleep.
something
No,
like
we're
that.
gonna bleep. It's try not to swear.
Yeah,
I never
okay.
said don't.
Okay,
Like that's the thing
okay,
with the
all right.
rules. I never said don't for anything. 'Cause, you know,
Well,
no eating or smoking.
also says no side conversations.
Well, listen, there's a reason for that because I don't want somebody talking over here and the means acting like like right into the microphone.
It says speak directly into the microphone.
Well, yeah, Jesse, come on. These are for people that. Welcome back to the disaster.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. We had to take a break because we had some technical malfunctions with our Jesse's bladder. So we're back, and we're gonna be talking about the. we're gonna be talking about horror because we're back on horror. We just finished talking about the Oscars. We're gonna be talking about horror now. Again, so for you're doing the horror film, but we have another student or other students in the class doing more horror type stuff, which is the Twilight Zone-esque
Show.
like show mini series type of
Yeah.
thing. It's Chris and Renee, I think, are the
Yeah,
front
they're-
runners on that.
Yeah.
And we'll give you guys like small trailers and clips that like
If
we
we
might
can,
be able
yeah.
to show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have no clue when this is going.
Yeah.
We'll figure
People
that out.
haven't even started like recording yet.
No, we're the
so-
only people.
Recording, writing scripts. Like,
Yeah. No, everyone's currently like writing scripts and stuff. We're the only people like actually doing anything, which is like
Not to brag.
No,
Not
yeah,
to brag,
not to brag,
but,
but
like
you know, I hit the mic first. But hopefully next time we record this, it will be with Chris and possibly Renee. I don't know, because Chris said he was like, yeah, and so Renee might also want.
yeah, we could probably get them both.
Yeah, we'll kidnap him. We kidnapped you,
It
and it worked
happened.
well. Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't even actually know where we are. We had to put a bag on his head.
yeah.
you know.
No, that's the.
I said
That-
yes to this.
It's all very secretive. Nobody can know where the room is.
Yeah, no, except for Bowen.
Yeah, we actually have
he
to
has
put
to-
bags on our
yeah,
heads
no,
too.
Yeah.
Bowen leads us here.
Yeah, so Bowen bags our heads, and then we bag your head.
while our heads are already
Yeah,
bagged.
so we have to like go like,
It gets
I
a little
guess.
hard.
This
Yeah,
actually happened.
yeah,
we accidentally bagged somebody else at first. Didn't know.
yeah. No, we got Marco.
You'll see Marco later.
Yeah, so that's the plot of your horror film, right?
Yeah, kidnapping. Well,
Kidnapping.
but like basically, it's like a kid. Well, not a kid. He's like his mid-20s. He still lives
A
at
kid.
home.
I'm a kid. I'm
I'm a-
mid-20s.
That's true.
You
Yeah,
can
so
say
kid.
it. I
You're
co-
mid-20s.
I'm 22.
That's not
That's not
mid-20s.
mid-20s.
What's mid-20s?
25.
25 is
24
mid?
It's like 24 to 26.
Oh yeah, okay.
Listen, my birthday was like 6 days ago.
I'm like 23, so I'm like the
You're
I'm like
23?
mid- Yeah, I'm old. I'm
You are old.
senile.
You're 23.
Guess how old this kid is?
How old are you?
19.
19. Look at this baby. I was in the car with him last semester, and Emily was like, "Yeah, I'm 20," and like you were like, "I'm 19." I'm like, "I'm old." I'm here. I'm like the oldest person here. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, I topped it. I'm
you're
senile.
Oh man, so older person's gonna watch this and be like, "Kids, these kids."
Children.
Now to talk about why I'm older. So,
Yeah.
have you guys ever gone into the woods? You know where the story's no.
That's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, the fire alarm's going off.
The fire alarm's going off
Let's
again.
talk about the fire alarm last episode. So it ended very abruptly because the fire alarm went off. We thought it was us. It wasn't us. Well, we don't know. So when the fire alarm went off, we tried to grab all of our stuff. Jesse knocked his laptop over.
Yeah, that was bad.
Which is pretty funny.
Well,
I mean, it was bad. It was horrible. But yeah. Welcome to the end of the podcast where we get all giggly.
yeah. I mean, I'm lucky the computer didn't break there.
Really?
Yeah, like I
thought
like
it fell on like your jacket or something.
no, it was
No,
straight
it fell
onto
straight
the
on
floor.
ground. Oh my
That
god.
clip was so funny when you show like me and Lauren. That I was like
Yeah.
dying. It's like
Because
that's
we
all the
both-
time we have for today, guys. So
It started going off and we both looked at
Yeah.
each other and we're like,
We looked at each other. We looked at that, and we're in this tiny room. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It was just It was full panic mode. It didn't matter what was happening. It was full panic mode.
we did I didn't even think to end it. I was just like,
We should have kept going
Yeah.
through the fire alarm. That would have been funny.
building on fire.
People
Flames
come
seeping
in
into
here.
the room.
Yeah, the fire department's coming in.
What are you doing?
The fire department comes. He's like, "What do you guys got? You do podcasts?" And they join us.
The building's still burning down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we should just, let's go pull the fire alarm, get the firefighters back here, be like, guys, join our podcast.
Somebody, we're just talking about fire department, whatever. But this is the end of the podcast. When we were coming back in, there's a fireman holding the door open, and I was like, "Thank you." And he said, "You're welcome, sir." And
You're welcome.
I don't get called sir at all.
I never get called sir.
I have like such a baby
It's
face.
a very rare
Yeah.
time I get called sir. I'm like, wow, that's.
And when people call me sir,
That's
I'm
nice.
like, wow, okay.
I'm like,
All right.
Sounds pretty good.
I'm like, yeah,
It
right.
feels good, It made my day.
It made my day.
Because the podcast didn't. Because last week, oh my god, like I told Zach during the break, that this has been going so well. It's been going so
great.
much
He's
better.
very,
It's been
very
going
happy.
so much better than the last time. It's been going so
That's
much
good.
better.
All we needed to do was get rid of my phone.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
We'll put it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's recording,
Why'd we just go silent?
right? Because is it recording?
I-
We're our next sponsor.
Our next
is
one of our many sponsors.
NordVPN.
I know that.
It's good. Okay. We just listen. Later on, we won't do that. But
yeah,
for right
because
now,
we know, hopefully.
we should explain this. So, the last time we tried recording with the Canons, which are these cameras that they do record video.
They do.
Um,
And really good video, I thought.
Very good video, very good picture. They also, do pictures. The issue with them is they're not made for a podcast setting.
Like long running video.
Yeah, so like 12 minutes and 42 seconds every time they just stop recording. And so it was just bad. It was
So
horrible.
how did you know when it would stop? Would you
We
just-
wouldn't.
We wouldn't.
Oh.
We wouldn't. We went back to one of the cams. One of the cams is dead. We looked
Right.
back to the other one stopped recording. One
Yeah.
of the audio devices filled up. The other one died. It's like,
We came after problem after problem.
yeah, no. And then-
Troubleshooting all the way through episode 1.
yeah, you were doing. Oh my god, this is so much better. Oh, and you got to be part of it.
Yeah.
I hope you're proud.
I am. This is an accomplishment.
We have 9 minutes left on the audio recorder. We can end it at any time. It's 12:40, so we can just go to the end. I guess.
12:40.
Oh, 10:40. 10:40.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So what else do we have to talk about?
I mean,
We've talked about horror. We've talked about Oscars.
All right, well, I'll just throw this out here because
Throw it
this
out.
is something else I'm working
Throw
on.
it at me. Let me catch it.
So, two other things that I'm specifically working on in this class.
Oh.
I'm gonna be doing another podcast with a group of friends of mine doing D&D. We have a campaign going that has a pretty good story going on so far that we want to like start sharing out there, see like who wants to watch. And then we're also going to be doing, and this is, I'm going to get some of the class to help hopefully, but me and those people are also going to be working on a few shorts that we want to do involving our characters.
Oh.
And so like one thing big about Dungeons and Dragons is the long rest, because that's how you heal, get anything back you need. And so we kind of made this like joke about all the shenanigans you do during a long rest, whether it be like getting attacked, setting up camp, like people not knowing what they're doing.
Yeah.
And so we're making our first short is going to be our two characters going on a long rest throughout the night and everything that succumbs because of it.
That sounds pretty good.
I want to see that.
Yeah, no,
And we are actually going to have special effects in that. So there's going to
Really?
be magic, because my character uses magic. I'm a bard.
Ooh, a
Um,
bard. You play
and-
D&D?
No. I'm just smiling lip. Yes.
Yes,
I know
yes.
this.
I know everything
Don't ask
he
me
is
questions,
saying.
but yes.
Don't.
A bard, so for people who don't know, a bard is
It's a
an
bard.
entertainer of
Okay.
sorts that
Plays music.
well, yeah, the main way usually you see a bard is some kind of musical entertainer. I'm actually my character focuses on the spoken word, and so I'm
Oh.
sort of this noble person
So you
who
like recite poetry.
a little
And
bit.
you're like, doth
No,
decree.
no, that's not even my character.
Oh.
He is a lot more
Like brutish.
no, so
You looked at me.
It's like,
I want to kill
no.
you.
no, it's not even that. It's he's in short terms, he's a pacifist that lets
Oh.
other people kill for him.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. It's a cool dude.
No, so the whole thing is like in D&D, there's always combat and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? Let me make a character
It just doesn't do that.
doesn't do that.
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
touch
pretty,
combat.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
And so literally I'm just there like just either messing with people's minds. Like I've started to do a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
But I'm usually the person sitting in back like, all right, gotta figure out where to go.
Yeah, you're
I
just
gotta
like-
run.
You're just like, I don't want to get hit.
I gotta
I don't
not
wanna
be
get-
here.
You guys finish this. You know, I'm gonna buff
awesome.
myself.
I gotta buff myself.
The movie. Alright. What happened was Jesse's phone got a call, which stopped the recording. So we were unable to get the last 10 minutes of that or so. But
probably.
it was a bit. But we want to do this thing every episode where we ask our guests what is their favorite film. So, what's your favorite film?
All time, I probably Jaws.
Jaws?
I like only the first one.
Yeah.
After after the first one, just like beat a dead horse. It's the same like concept,
Yeah.
Kill the shark.
That's fair. Kill the shark. Yeah.
But I kind of like the
You didn't like
suspense of
Sharknado?
it. Ooh. that's
Ooh. Yeah. No.
I'm conflicted.
Jaws is pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll make a pie chart.
I'm like, yeah. For Jesse.
Yeah, for Jesse's pie chart. We'll include that. We'll add that in
Yeah,
there.
why
It's
not?
fine. It's there. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us,
Thanks for having me.
and we'll see you next time on the Disaster Cast where something goes wrong. What? Like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't, you're a goober. All right. The card is full.